So while the crypto markets may be down overall, that has not stopped a few altcoins from seeing massive gains. In this video and a series of videos, I'll be taking a look at each of these recent top gaining altcoins and analyzing the price action for each coin. But in this video, we're going to be taking a look at and analyzing IMX. And of course, if you haven't yet, check out averagejoecrypto.io to check out the website for the channel here. It's also the website for our community-driven ERC20 meme token project, the Average Joe meme coin. Check it out at averagejoecrypto.io. It is available on Uniswap. Invest at your own risk, guys. This is not financial advice. Also, we got some crypto merch available on the website. It really helps support the channel, helps support the AJC token project. You want to check it out? Visit averagejoecrypto.io. So guys, Immutable X, or ticker IMX. So IMX Coin is actually still up about 32, almost 33% right now in the past 24 hours, trading at about $3.80. Current market cap, 715.6 mil. We come down and look at the chart, guys. In the most recent price action, definitely got a nice pump. Seeing some massive gains here on the daily time frame, massive gains on the weekly time frame there. And on the monthly, you have definitely seen a nice little bit of a reversal here. We're going to jump into the IMX chart and take a look at what's going on in the current price action. Zoom out and take a look at the weekly, or excuse me, the daily time frame here for IMX. And I'm going to give you guys my opinion of what I think could potentially happen here next. So definitely go ahead and smash that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and stick around for the whole video so that you don't miss anything. All right, guys. Jumping into it, let's not waste any time. Obviously, the first thing I'm going to do is put in our resistance level here. On the daily time frame, it does look like our resistance is being tested currently. We did wick up here above it a little bit, just slightly on the daily time frame for IMX token here, Immutable X token, and it looks like currently we are trying to get hammered back down on this daily candle here, trying to get hammered back down below that resistance level. All right, guys, actually, after adjusting the trend line just slightly, just a little bit here, just to make sure that we're connecting good here on these touches, let's look at this zoomed in here. Nice touch there and nice touch here. Okay, so after adjusting this trend line just a little bit, actually, we're not getting hammered down below that resistance. We're actually still above that resistance on the daily candle here, which is a very good sign. 6 hours left on this daily candle close. If we can get this candle to close above this line of resistance, that's a very good bullish sign that you could see some more upside for this, especially with it looking like it's trying to reverse. Although I would like to point out back here, you tried to reverse, you got rejected by that resistance and continued lower. So let's hope that this candle closes above this resistance, because in my opinion, if that candle does close on the daily here above that previous resistance, that's a good sign. You could go a little further to the upside. Now let's go ahead and put in our support levels, see what we got going on here as far as a pattern, and take a look at possible price targets here for IMX. Now, the first thing I'm noticing is this little bit of support back here. If you line these up, it does make sense to put a line of support in there. Now, you could also speculate that this is support also back here. Bring this over and see where this lines up. If it does line up with anything in particular, you could speculate that as possible support as well. Down just a little bit lower where you did break to the downside out of that first area of support. You did get a nice bounce down here, so I'm going to leave it there underneath those candle closes rather than connecting those wicks. That was a pretty decent area of support. That's where you got your most recent bounce that sent you back to the upside, so we'll leave that there as a significant area of support also. But what I want to look at is this potential pattern and also a potential pattern on the shorter term time frame. All right, guys, so the first pattern that I want to really look at is this pattern on the 4-hour time frame. You probably even put this down on the hourly to take a look at this, but basically you do have a nice little wedge pattern here. I mean, you've got multiple confirmations of resistance there. You got a few wicks here where you got wicked back down and got pushed back down for resistance right there. Pretty good confirmations of resistance there and a nice breakout of that. Also very much so confirmation of support here. Each time you bounce pretty nicely off of that. Nice little pattern and a nice breakout. And this breakout got you above some other critical resistance. So let's take a look at this. First, let's put in a measured move price target here for IMX. As always, guys, as always, invest at your own risk. Do your own research. This is not financial advice. Okay, so measuring this pattern, we can just simply put in a measurement of this pattern and drag it over here to our current breakout point to get us an idea of a target here for the upside. let's go ahead and take a look at this target, and then we will zoom back out and take a look at a little bit more bullish target, in my opinion. I believe that would be the target of this breakout of this. We'll take a look at that next. This target of this current breakout, according to the measurement of that pattern that you just broke out of for IMX, is going to put you at about $5.20. Let's take a look at the significance of that price in the previous price action. You can see that's actually a very significant area. Let's just go ahead and put a line in there so that you can see this. But if we put a line in at $5.20, you can see right there at about $5.20 to about $5.25. If you look back in the previous price action, that area was support. And then once you broke that support, that area was also resistance. So a breakout to that price area actually makes perfect sense when looking back at the previous price action. So we do now have a bullish breakout target, $5.20 to $5.25. But like I said, guys, this current breakout of this smaller pattern actually also got you a breakout of this larger, longer term downtrend. So let's take a look at that. All right, guys, so the first thing I want to do is go ahead and actually drop it back down. I've got it on the daily, but what I want to first do is drop it back down to the hourly time frame here. Let's go down to the hourly and actually look at this current breakout, because this is pretty significant. So far, like I said, this breakout of this purple trend line here, which is that purple wedge pattern that I have put in there, that breakout also managed to get you enough bullish momentum for IMX token to break your other resistance level. And look what you've done so far. After having a little bit of a pullback here after your breakout, you literally came down and you are testing that previous resistance for support, and you're actually trying to get a nice bounce off of that previous resistance for support. And we all know that that is definitely a bullish sign. If you manage to hold above previous resistance for support, you will definitely see some more upside. So with that being said, let's zoom back out to the daily time frame and take a look at a potential target for this. Now, we do have about 6 hours left before this daily candle closes. So in my opinion, in order for these targets, or excuse me, the other target we just looked at, that's still doable no matter what, because that's unrelated to this pattern. But as far as the next target I'm about to show you, we would need to close this daily candle above this downtrend, in my opinion, and stay above this downtrend in order for this target to even be doable. Okay, so, but what we're going to do, just simply measure this pattern back here from the top to the bottom back here. We're going to measure this pattern, and we're going to drag this over to this breakout point. Our current breakout point is right about here. And we're going to just speculate where this target would get you. And it looks like it's going to be about the $7 range. If I could get this lined up there. Let me zoom in on that, make sure that's accurate. So definitely accurate. Got it right on the money right there, actually. Okay, so that's going to put you up here around that $7 range. It looks like about $7.10 or so. And if we look at this in the previous price action, and I love when things line up, okay, because this just makes more sense. It helps when things make more sense. And if you look back here, you have this previous area of support. You have two daily candle closes right there at $7. I mean, right on the money. Right at $7, guys. $7.01. So you have some previous daily candle closes there for support. Then you do have some resistance right here at about $6.90 right here, where this came up and bounced but got rejected there. So right there around the $6.95 range to the $7 price area is definitely going to be that target for this breakout. Now, like I said, we would need to see this daily candle close above this downtrend resistance and maintain above that downtrend resistance in order to really have a move up. And then you would have that intermediate time frame target of $5.20 to $5.25, which also lines up with your previous support and resistance levels from the previous price action, which you would expect resistance at, or a test of resistance anyways. So it all makes sense, and so far it's really lining up here to hint at us that IMX, or Immutable X token, might actually have the potential to see more upside. This next daily candle and this current daily candle close will tell us a lot. Like I said, that's in about 6 hours, guys. So we'll just have to wait and see how the price action plays out here. I hope you guys enjoyed this update on IMX, or Immutable X token, as it has been seeing some gains lately. And I know people are hustling to try to figure out what the price is going to do next. If you love these kind of updates, if you love cryptocurrency, you're in the right place, man. Trust me, we're crypto obsessed. I say it all the time, but man, we really are. We are crypto obsessed around this place, okay? I love crypto. I eat, sleep, drink, breathe crypto. Hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you guys in the next video.